This is a video about overcoming the challenges of becoming someone you dream of becoming, someone you imagine yourself to be, and someone you know that is deep inside of you. One thing that helped me get through this phase, I call it the twilight zone, where you're not really the old person, the old identity that you think you are, and you're not really the new person that you imagine yourself to be. So you're in the twilight zone, you're in the middle point where you're uncertain. It feels like a rug has been pulled underneath you. It feels like there's no foundation. And since there's no foundation, what's going to help you, and I think it's going to help you because it helped me a little bit, was to surround yourself with anchors, surround yourself with things that are solid, that is proof to what you imagine yourself to be. For example, I see myself as an artist, and sometimes I doubt myself seeing myself as an artist. My room is basically my art studio. So what I've done unconsciously, what I've done accidentally, is surround myself with things I've made, things I've created in my studio, my makeshift studio, which is my bedroom, right? These are solid objects, right? These are solid materials that remind me that I'm capable of fully becoming this identity. That remind me that I'm fully capable of becoming this personality. That reminds me that I'm fully capable of becoming an artist. That I'm already an artist, right? Because I've done the work already. I've created the solid material from my imagination. I've created the solid material that has given my brain, my ego, evidence that I'm an artist, right? These are my anchors. This is my foundation when I don't feel safe. I don't feel grounded, right? When I wake up in the morning, I see what I've created, and that doubt leaves me for a moment, and and I kind of have the sense of becoming that person that I imagine myself to be by witnessing what I've created, right? So that's what has helped me, right? Help me move through my own resistance, move through my own doubts, move through my negative thoughts about where I'm moving towards or what I'm dreaming of. Is just to have that material objects to remind me that this is who I am, and it's a part of me, right? These are my anchors, because a lot of times you can imagine something, right, in your head, and if it stays in your head and it doesn't materialize, that doubt is going to take over you, right? That negative um those negative thoughts of what you imagine yourself to be is going to take over you, and you're going to think that you're stuck in this old identity, right? So find some anchors, find something material, something solid that's going to help you stay grounded, help you um, have a foundation, help you anchor yourself into this new identity while you're in this phase where you're debating whether you're still in the old identity or the new identity, right? It's going to help you move through um I call it the twilight zone, where you don't want to be your old identity, and you're not yet your new identity, right? Find material objects. You don't have to make them like I did, like you don't have to create them, but if you do create it, make it solid, right? Make it solid somehow. Or you could find objects around your home, buy buy it from a store just to remind you that this is who I want to be, or this is who I am. This is part of me. That's going to help you, help um, anchor you when you feel in doubt, or you feel like you're in the chaos, in the middle part of where you don't know who you are. Right? It's going to remind you who you want to be. It's going to remind you who you are, because it is who you are. If you could conceive it, then it is you. Right? Know that when you imagine, when you see yourself in a certain way in your own mind, that is you. Right? But it needs to materialize for your mind and your ego, your own personality, um, to understand that yes, this is who I am, right? Because our ego and and our our ego and our earthly personalities is stuck in this 3D realm, where the only evidence we know is something tangible, right? We believe that our imagination isn't real, right? We believe that whatever is in our minds isn't real. So find tangible materials, something tangible to keep to keep you anchored in the in between phase, to keep you grounded, to keep you on a foundation, to keep you focused in going towards your new identity, and understanding that you are already it. You just need more evidence of it.